We last stopped at SCP-009, but since SCP-010 till 013 are vague and not really that interesting or mysterious, we will then continue with them at a different time. And as for now, we will look into a sentient microbe, a shadow person, and two others. So let's get to it. SCP-014. Also known as the Concrete Man, SCP-014 is a safe class SCP and is a Caucasian guy, roughly 30 years old, with black hair, brown eyes, and somewhat of a round face. According to records, his name was Robert Chetford, and he was sent to the Norwich Asylum in Connecticut in 1915 for delusional insanity, stating that he had been cursed to live forever and was gradually turning into a concrete statue as a result. SCP-014 appears to be a regular man on the outside, however, he does not appear to age and displays no symptoms of having a metabolism at all. He does not eat, drink, perspire, or even display any other biological activities. He simply breathes only to talk and appears to be completely inert except from his eyes and vocal equipment. He has never moved from his current position for decades and does not seem to suffer at all. Number 2. SCP-015. This Euclid-class SCP, also known as the Pipe Nightmare, is a massive collection of pipes, vents, boilers, and plumbing machinery that totally fills a warehouse. When not being observed, the pipes appear to expand, aiming to link to surrounding structures through sewer systems and subterranean infrastructure. It's estimated to have spread around 190 kilometers. Bone, wood, steel, human flesh, glass, and granite have all been mentioned as pipe materials. Any personnel who act aggressively, bringing tools or attempting to harm or repair SCP-015 in any manner, will cause a response. Any pipes nearby will burst, splashing the victim until it ceases. Oil, mercury, rats, unidentified bug species, powdered glass, seawater, entrails, and molten iron have all been found in these pipes. They will explode around the individual until he or she dies or flees away. Number 3. SCP-016. This is a Keter-class SCP object, also known as the Sentient Microorganism. It is a blood-borne infection discovered in the blood of a mine worker who was wounded while working in a deep coal seam. The incubation time for this pathogen can range from 24 hours to 2 years depending on the presence and quantity or quality of additional human hosts. It has been demonstrated to last up to 6 hours on hard surfaces and several minutes in air. It can be disinfected using high-intensity UV light and orthotaldehyde. This pathogen can change its survival tactics from rapid reproduction to rewriting the host's DNA and stimulation of rapid cell division. In its first stage, the symptoms include a typical common cold. Phase 2 or Stage 2 occurs in 48 hours and consists of a hemorrhagic fever caused by the organism aspirating a little quantity of blood into the lungs. The host crashes and bleeds out during Phase 3, bleeding excessively from all anatomical pores. During the last stage, blood pressure skyrockets. Host would vomit blood up to 5 meters away, and if the host survives, the pathogen will go back into an incubation period. An intriguing side effect of the pathogen on the host is the host becoming very aggressive. This is thought to be an attempt to enhance the virus spreading or infection rate in a way similar to rabies. Number 4. SCP-017. This is yet another Keter-class object and is also known as the Shadow Person. SCP-017 is a humanoid figure around 80 centimeters tall with physical similarities to a little kid but with no visible traits at all. It appears to be made of a hazy smoke-like veil. SCP-017 is contained in an acrylic glass cage centrally suspended in a concrete room. Attached to the walls, ceiling, and floor of the room are high-intensity arc lamps pointed directly at the acrylic cage to ensure that SCP-017 is constantly exposed to light from every angle and away from shadows. This SCP is highly reactive and deathly hostile to shadows. The reaction of SCP-017 to shadows thrown on it is instantaneous and fast. SCP-017 lunges at the item generating the shadow, completely enclosing it in its shroud, and then shrinks back to its usual size and place, leaving no sign of the thing left. Nothing is known as to what lies behind this hazy shroud of shadow that encompasses the SCP. Whatever it is, cannot be determined as any sort of experiment carried on it are unsuccessful and the objects consumed by it disappear without a trace. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video on SCPs. Do hit the like button for support and subscribe for more. But most of all, smash the bell icon for regular updates on new videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.